Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Pillars of Eternity 2 DeadFire. We are headed into the Sunken Crown. We have found 3 soul pieces to the king, I'm guessing. Uh-oh. We're probably gonna face some fighting.
Captain.
Yeah, we're good. Hold on. Magnificent structures worn by time, a catastrophe fade into the void beyond. Go down, we can go up. Whoa! Bollocks. Warden of Decay. Alright, let's... There we go. Pull back just a little.
Let us end this.
Time to reap.
Alright, we're gonna switch him to multiple. We're going to focus the wardens, who are resistant to piercing and slashing, bollocks, lightning and corrosion.
Did I do that?
Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do... Oh no, you know what?
Perfect.
That's fine. I know they're resistant to lightning, but let's get our lightning kaboom going. And alright, let's move our priest up a little. Right there. And get our field of decay working. Not gonna do much, but it will do something. And I think that's it for now. Nope, again, Warden of Decay first.
Break upon the wheel.
Glory be.
Alright. I think we open with a Moonwell here. And let's go ahead and summon some wisps here.
I can scarcely believe it.
Right? Let's... Refreshing defense. Right, so we've got damage ticking away. And for even more damage, yep, we're gonna go ahead, toss that out.
Die already.
Alright, and again, we're gonna focus the Warden of Decay. Pause. I'm gonna go ahead and toss out another Paralyze. Everyone else is gonna focus the other Warden of Decay. There we go. Frightened. That seems weird to me. Perfect. Alright, everyone focus the Scourge. We're gonna completely toss out anything that shreds his armor. Alright. Think they all hit? Or enough of them hit anyways. Oh! You know what? That's okay. We can summon more if we need to. But I think we're doing okay. We're just gonna chip the Scourge down. And we're doing just fine. Awesome. Let's quick save. Pick up all of this.
Of course.
Okay. Okay, that goes somewhere. Oh, this is the throne room. Interesting. That goes back to the Drowned Kingdom. That does too. I don't want to touch that yet. What is this? The statues depict the stern visages of past Wana rulers. Alright, in the meantime, let's see where this goes in the Drowned Kingdom. Aha! Alright, but we need to get up there somehow. Oh, or not. There we go. Which gets us to here. Perfect. And we can snag this. Currents Rush. What is this? This is a scepter. I use scepters. Why, yes, I do. Let's compare exceptional 13 to 18. Alright, so this is superb. Plus 45% damage, plus 12 act. Alright, gain 1% hit to crit every second. Effects reset, unscoring crit. 20% chance to launch an interruption. Interesting. Enchant, low tide. More crit damage, high tide. 20% chance to an interrupting and immobilizing, unscoring a crit. Or I can make it legendary. Well, I am definitely using this. It doesn't say it does. Ice damage, but it has a lot of penetration, a lot of accuracy, and it does crushing and slashing. It doesn't have veil piercing, which means it won't do full damage versus things in a veil. But I want to try one of each, because this will cause me to crit more often. Gain 1% hit to crit every second. That's fine. More crits means more chance means more spells, and people I can toss out. Let's try this just for a little. I'm going to go ahead and quick save. I'm going to head back to the Sunken Crown. And we're going to stick Eder on... We'll keep him on group melee since we seem to be hitting groups of people. What is this? Soul Essence. Okay, so this is a potion. It only lasts 20 seconds, though. I think we're going to end up selling those.
Right away.
Alright, so it looks like the only place we can go is down. So let's go ahead and head down. I am wary of traps. Alright, let's head up here. More stuff.
Another fool with a death wish.
Yeah. Alright, if they're coming to me, pause.
Die ready.
I'm gonna pull back. Thank you.
Time to rethink.
Alright, there's our ranged. Drowned Water Shaper. I'm gonna toss a... Cypher's gonna toss a pain block on me. He's almost dead. Okay. Alright. I don't know. I kind of like the combo of a scepter in one hand, a gun in the other. Alright, well that was easy. I bet you there's another one up here. Yep. Pause. Never just one. Storm Speaker first.
I can scarcely believe it.
Ow. Let's focus. Another Berserker. Nice and easy. I like that.
Sure thing.
Alright. No traps? Alright, let's F5 it, just in case the game's lying to me.
As you like.
The Twin Eels. Great sword, two-handed. Missing string. Alright, so... Yeah. So we're finding some more bugs. They obviously didn't finish whatever was supposed to be here. The Tangaloa, maybe religion. I don't know what it was supposed to go with, but it has some pretty cool things if they work. Renewal. Once per rest, or make it legendary. So let's go ahead. Take that.
Indeed.
Hasn't triggered anything else, so now we're going up here. And we actually have nowhere else to go. Alright, does this... Did we miss something? The shattered... bollocks. Remember that bug I was talking about? No. No. I would like to leave. There we go. I'm gonna mash the tab and left click at the same time. Alright, so that brings us to here. So what was that all about? Exile. Monarch. Second soul. Okay. That's weird. Is there no more to that? Map. If... Oh! Wait a minute. Alright, if I click this... Aha! That unlocks this passage here. If I go in here... Anything... Oh ho!
The bridge is not ready. If you think you can jump across, then jump across. I can only hammer one nail at a time.
The soul of a carpenter grunts and motions the swinging of a hammer. It has no impact on surroundings. I'm awfully protective of this bridge.
As you say, my Ranga wishes to impress the great king. Soon, he visits our island. If I do not finish on time, then I lose my place around the fire. This I cannot allow.
I'd like to pass.
I would like roasted cuttlefish with every... Bridge is not done. Even when it goes all the way, only Mataru are worthy to cross. So says the Ranga. Take it up with him. Or better yet, go around.
Interesting. So there must be a way to trigger this bridge. Okay, fair enough. Map. I don't think... Maybe. Where would the... controls for that one be? Huh. I wonder if it's as simple as clicking this again. Go ahead and speed things up. You know what would be really cool is if they actually had time going backwards while you were in here. We click this again, right? So that one raises up, that's fine. And that one lowers. Again, that's fine. But if I head over here, as this one lowered, no. Alright, so what's up here? They mentioned going around that stuff. And we can affect time out here. So let's to dawn. What happens if we do that here? What does that change? Something has moved. If I hit M. What has changed? Oh. Oh, this is rough.
I'm here.
Has anything changed here? That's dawn. Alright, don't see anything changing here. Let's go ahead and keep this lowered for now. That's fine.
Straight away.
Alright. So that didn't change anything out here that I can see. Huh. Let's head back into the Bridge Ablaze. Puzzles. Woohoo! So it should be dawn in here, maybe? Map. Right. Huh. Alright, so if we just head here... I've already triggered all the traps and everything in here. Right? And trigger this to dusk. This is gonna suck for wide wind. Right, can we go in
I shall.
here? Never, aha! Never even thought, this never clicked. Alright. Ow. Everyone took some damage, so let's go ahead and rest. They've eaten rice, that's fine. Alright, so if we are here, I don't know what to set this to. Let's try noon first. Hopefully this doesn't kill us. That would suck. Aha! We're not gonna talk. Yeah, already took damage. Awesome. Let's talk to the soul. Widewind soul clings to the spot, endlessly recalling some pieces of memory consumed by guilt and shame. You drew your sickle across a thin patch of warlash. The harvest would be a poor one, but at least that was a shared burn that no one in Redisaris suffered alone. What little we have. We could use some rain to go with all the sunlight, Eothas, my thanks in advance. As usual, there is no reply. You drew the sundial out from under your shirt. The light had waned too much to judge the hour. Widewind. You flinched as the chiming of a bell echoed from some distant source. A sensation of warmth spread across your back. The daylight blossomed to life, exploding into many colors that filled the sky. You turned to face it, shielding your eyes, until you realized that it didn't hurt to look into this brilliance. A glowing figure loomed before you. Do you still thank me for the dawn and the harvest, Widewind? You dropped to your knees. You felt laid bare before the light of Eothas. Every word spoken in hate, every punch you threw first, every time you turned your back to the dawn, they were all his to judge. Whatever, I won't plead for mercy. Do whatever it is you came to do, please. Tilted your head to present your neck, a motion you seemed repeated too many times in the town square. A luminescent figure flickered in a way that reminded you at once of a guttering candle and a chuckle. Do you think I'm here to admonish and cast you into the lake? No, I would draw you back to the warmth for a higher calling. He knew. Suddenly you felt like that child again, vulnerable and alone for a looming all-powerful presence. Fear not, for you are chosen above all others. You will be the light to bring about the rebirth of an empire. Empire? It was gibberish to you. But Eothas probably knew something you didn't. Of course he did. The words filled you with a warmth and confidence that you had never felt before. Alright, if we do this, we do it as partners. Eothas didn't need to affirm your statement, you knew would be true. The sickle fell from your grip with a clatter. The hand reached out from across a great distance to touch your brow. A light stole over your vision. Much later you awaken a changed man.
What did you see in there anyway?
Wydwin chose this fate for himself. He and Eothas shared a bond.
I suppose that's better than Aethys forcing it on him. I always wondered about that. A lot of folks did.
Hello, Patriots583. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Is there anything up here? Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and rest again. Again, this is just tedious at this point. Let's try Dawn. We're gonna trigger the trap again. We're gonna have to rest again. But that is the way things go. Alright. The priest.
Damn it. Why can't I remember?
The soul of this robed priestess circles around the same thoughts in a pattern reminiscing of pacing. Who are you? Doesn't seem to hear you.
I memorized that illusion spell. How can it be gone? Another second and Wydwin will know the bomb is here. Damn it, girl. This is your chance. The whole point of the thing is that his soul finds him first.
As you intuit her meaning, you catch a flash of memory. Robed priest assembling a delicate mechanism. Spiked copper plates housing a fragile shard of Adra. The Adra houses a piece of Wydwin's soul. Oh, that's got more complicated. The mechanism was elegant in its simplicity when a fragment of Wydwin reacted to his approach on the bridge above and conducted soul energy into the copper and triggered the explosive. A bomb for Wydwin made of Wydwin. It was a delicate trigger by design. Work of removing such a critical part will involve no small risk. Interesting. So if we had put some more, if we were a wizard or a priest, we'd have an interesting choice here. Alright, well let's go ahead and give her the memory of Magranite incantations. Make contact with her. As soon as it makes contact with her, it ceases to exist. Absorbed into her memories, you feel the essence of the priestess swell with life and vigor.
Of course. Simple. How would I forget a thing like that anyway?
In the incantation, comprehend where and how the bomb was hidden. Knowing this, it feels as if 1,000 pairs of eyes are observing your progress at once. The illusion fades under their scrutiny. Interesting. Tab. Go ahead and pick this up.
Well,
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
a quick rest would help if you don't mind.
Let's go ahead and rest again. Alright. That gives us the fourth and final piece of his soul. Face. As you draw, the heat of Magran's fire singes your face as you draw closer to the Godhammer bomb, which feels poised to go off any instant. Under layers of copper plating, enchantments, and volatile materials, you sense a fragment of Wydwin's soul. It reaches out to you in blind confusion. A parchment. Parchment thin shard of Adra is positioned inside of a spiked copper trap. When a current of essence conducts through the Adra, the trap will snap shut and complete a circuit. It would take incredible care to extract soul without setting off the bomb. We're only at 6. Explosives 17. Alright. Detonate the bomb. Brings up, until you find a fragment, you give it a forceful tug. The bomb responds at once, moving parts coming together and radiating oppressive heat that pushes you away until your world is bathed in flames. And that triggers us coming back here. That is okay. And we've got more soul. A splintered fragment of Widewind's soul clings to the spot, endlessly recalling some piece of memory consumed by guilt and shame. Read the soul. Dawn rose over the mountain pass, where you camped your forces. The first rays warmed the tents and roused your armed congregation from slumber. Evan-Dewar Bridge was a speck on the horizon. Scouts say that a dozen soldiers hold the crossing. What do they think they can accomplish? You spat in the wind and considered your options. No one said this would be easy, but you started to wonder if the world ever wanted to save. The dire wood certainly didn't. They must have something to believe in, something that could turn the tides against us. You were only thinking out loud. Without warning, it became one of the rare moments when a familiar voice interceded on your thoughts. It's possible. Our adversaries do not lack for motivation. You flinched as the presence asserted itself. Eothas had been preoccupied lately, spending days in contemplative silence, distancing himself from you. What do you think, old friend? Could this be the end of our long march? You, Eothas, considered your answer with care. The inevitability of things always came easier to Ramagon, and in this moment you envy him. You and I may stumble, but our legacy will on, if not on this frontier, then another. All things are reaped in their course, maybe. But death isn't the ending you think it is. Embrace whatever comes. Widewind nodded, absorbing your words. Why try and stop us, though? Don't they want to see the light as we do? For some reason, it was always hard telling Widewind the truth. Maybe all the gods were out of practice. You already knew about the bomb, and you decided not to act on that knowledge. But Widewind's deserved an answer, even if it wasn't the entire truth. Change is agonizing. Mortals will fight to avoid it, but it always catches up to them in time. Ooh, that's a good one. The night brings horror, but it's necessary. Kith will always rise against that which terrifies them. Sometimes Kith need to learn on their own, and we are naive to think that showing them the way is enough. Ooh. I like 2. Because it says, to me, 2 is the best one. That's the one that night brings horrors, but it is necessary. So, change, fear, all those things are a part of your life. You cannot avoid it. But Kith, mortals, will always rise up and conquer that which terrifies them. They would deal with the change. They would deal with what terrifies. I like that. So we're going to go with 2. Echo gone. Wyvern looked out on Evan-Dewar Bridge and wondered if he was ready to face the dust. His thoughts were a placid lake. Then he spoke his mind again, this time taking you by surprise. Those defenders are looking past their faith to stand against a god. They're here to fight for everything they built and planted together. Widewind was beginning to see the point. It was your sorrow to know that he wouldn't live long enough to fully appreciate it. Kith are supposed to face the dawn together, not depend on it. Our first duty is to each other. You wanted to tell Widewind how proud you felt, but he no longer needed a father's approval to know when he was right. It saddened you even more knowing that Widewind has seen his last sunrise.
What did you see in there anyway?
Wanted Widewind, everyone to believe in a world where Kith had control over their destiny. Ooh, either one's good. Either's knew about the Godhammer. I'm going to go with the first one.
Starting wars, knocking over castles, sucking out souls. He sure has a strange way of showing us.
Okay. So let's F5 this. And I don't think we have a choice. We have to stay here. Tap, 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 tap. I would like to get out, please. There we go. Now we have all the parts of his soul. Let's F5.
I shall make it so.
Torn apart by the force of the bomb, Widewind is a tableau of agony. Any divine aspect has fled, leaving him nothing more than a mortal in great pain. In this broken state, he is beyond help. Try and restore a fragment. Widewind is unresponsive. Try and restore a fragment. Oh, he can only be made whole while his body is intact. Alright, so leave.
As you like.
Up to the light, to the dawn, enter. We have all 4 parts. Wow, I cannot spell today. Awesome. There, no. Yes. Alright, so now we do this. Restore the last missing fragments of Widewind's soul. So let's just take 2, I guess. All the essence gathered on the Evendur Bridge converges on Widewind. His soul brightens with a flash. And his eyes snap open as a tide of revelation washes over him. Widewind, awaken. Nice step.
Thank you, friend. I'm struggling to understand it all, but my thoughts are clearer now.
Widewind wobbles on his feet. His expression of bewilderment shapes into a broad grin as he recovers his bearings.
I think I accept why this needed to happen, but it is only human to feel conflicted.
I hope you learned something from the experience.
There is a lesson, a purpose to the Godhammer that I failed to grasp.
Really? Wyvern looks out on the bridge, paying particular attention to the men and women rallying against each other.
Eothas wanted the people of the world to stand tall, without gods propping them up. The Godhammer didn't just tear Eothas from my body. It drove a wedge between gods and kith across Eora. And isn't that just a version of what he always wanted?
He's right. Because of Eothas, mortals saw a god annihilated. Work of Ingwithans. I'm not sure which one fits more. One probably fits more.
Taking on that burden of suffering wasn't in Eothas' original plan. But it served him well enough that he was content to keep his distance for a few quiet years. Now that I'm free, I can feel oblivion tugging at me harder than before. We won't have time to savor the victory, friend.
I'm on a mission to confront Eothas. Would you lend your help?
He's out in the world stirring the pot again, isn't he? We shared a bond long ago. Those were different times. I would only hurt your cause by tagging along.
That's fear of your father talking.
Excuse me? And what do you know about it?
Everyone who loved you abandoned you. Eothas was no exception. Come with me, then. Now you're terrified of Enging, the only authority figure who ever understood you.
You cut right to the bone, don't you? If it'll do some good, I wouldn't be much of a saint if I refused you.
Yeah, the folks back home sure aren't gonna believe this. You're gonna have to back up my story, Watcher.
Okay. So is he gonna help against the dragon? 2, 1. Okay.
I think
One,
I accept why this needed to happen.
2, 1,
Eothas, the
1.
Godhammer didn't just tear Eothas from my
What if we
body.
do 2?
He did. But in the end, it was a difference of 2 rivers flowing into the same ocean. Taking
Alright.
on that burden of suffering, now that I'm free, I I can feel oblivion tugging at me harder than
One.
I might have guessed you didn't come this. At the risk of sounding ungrateful, it's been ages since I took up a pitchfork against anything larger than a bale of hay. You'd do better without me.
1.
What are you saying?
Ah! 1. Aethys wanted Kith to stand together. If you leave, then you're betraying his lesson.
I'm not sure this is what he had. Point me toward the fiend that means you harm, and I'll drag.
Going into battle alone.
Okay. That was weird.
Yes.
So, journal. Oh, and it's finished. Cool. So I assume he's gonna help with the dragon? And we have Widewind to help us. No one leveled up. My gosh. I don't like how I can't see... Ah, here we go. 17... Wait a minute. I went from 16 to 17. Why can't I level her up? Wait a minute. Escape. Game. Just updates. Fine. Smart screen. Gibbs. Yep. Party health numbers. I can do big heads if I really want to. Difficulty. Auto level companions. Not happening. That is weird.
Yes.
Huh. Alright, so I guess we're done in here. Let me F5. There's a quick save.
Looks like.
Oh, and a Scourge. Oh, and we got some trouble in the back. Clear it.
This does not work.
Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. Thank you. Alright, now over here. And we're gonna go ahead and toss out a pain block on Eder. Am I close enough to shred? I am? Hold on. Let me get a little closer. There we go. Now I can shred his armor. Ow, and I can take damage. Alright, something below. We're gonna pull me back, focused. Oh, Druid. A little closer? Go. There we go. Now he's definitely in range. And reached up front. There we go. No corruption. So let's go ahead and toss out a death ring. If you please. And strikes. Okay. And we'll go ahead and toss out a heal from the priest. I don't know why the druid isn't attacking. Let's change that. Ow. Okay. Priest attacks. I mean, we can try to paralyze him again.
That must hurt.
Yep. Alright, let's... Oh, this does interrupt on hit. Interesting. Not gonna do much. Let's just keep attacking. Whittle him down. Interesting. So he has a cone of attack. Let's pull these two back.
The alpha predator.
There we go. They should be in range. Yeah, alright. So they're not in range of the attack. But they're in the range of everything else. He's almost dead. It literally chunked.
It will be so.
Healy, no spoils of war. Alright, fair enough. Oh, Archer.
In the air. Die already.
Okay, first. Let's toss out a moonlight here. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, let's pull them back. Let's focus the archer, apparently. Pull these guys back. And the priest is stuck, because of course he is. Let's toss out a paralyze. Let's get the priest out of there. Alright, ranged attack. Better focus. Oh, he never got his healing off, so let's toss out a moonlight right here. Alright, perfect. Now let's focus down. Let's toss out our emergency heal on... Or, never mind. It's dead.
I shall make it so.
Well, I guess we're done here? And there's the bug. No. There we go. Intriguing. Oh, cool.
Face your foe. I'll be at your side.
F5. Can we talk to him here?
When you call on
Nope.
me, I will unleash the fury of the Godhammer upon your foes.
So how do we get here? Interesting. Or here. Huh. Alright. Let's head to the next one. Oh, wait. Something's gonna trigger.
You stride forth from the inferno unsinged.
Reinhardt, Renhader's cold curiosity feels somehow comforting as it lingers on you.
You've armed yourself with flint and steel. It should serve well against a corpse.
He's an experienced warrior. I'd be foolish not to enlist him.
Be wary of overconfidence. The worm has bested many before you, and its power has only waxed with time.
Interesting. Is there a bridge? No bridge, so we're missing something. Alright, let's go do this one. Like you said, or the way around. Oh. Wait a minute. Well, there's nothing. Alright, let's go do this one, I guess. Oh! I never noticed that before. Alright, let's get our party together and head over here. More stuff. What was that big purple thing? What is this? Void shard. Cool. Licking it more so. Oh, that's funny. Oh, daily wages kicked in. As of right now, we have plenty. Not that big a deal. Alright, let's F5. So the question becomes, why is this here? Huh. Alright. Let's head into... Go. Thank you. The Endless Inquiries. Map. Oh. There are portals all over the place. So before we do some talking, let's do some exploring. Wandering Souls. Okay.
Now here.
Trap detected.
Could be a fight.
Fight detected. Oh, 2 Scourge. Not as bad as it looks, actually. Let's get some wisps out right away. Entropy. Yeah. Oh, I can cast it twice. That regenerate might be useful. Venom Bloom. Could be useful. Let's see where people... Alright, that's fine. Do a Venom Bloom, right? That puts him in the way. Here.
It does nothing.
Could do something. Also, let's see if I can shatter. Get a little closer here. Let's do a paralyze.
Behold me.
Thank you. And now let's shatter some armor. Alright, let's pull the druid back. No! Pause. Druid back, please. You? Put the one on the side first. Alright, Killer. Oh, actually, Shining Beacon might be useful. And let's shred some armor.
I am the Alpha Predator.
Alright, back. Pause. Focus. Alright. Pain block on Eder. Zoom out. You. Focus. Eder.
Glory be.
Where did the double Venom Bloom come from? Alright, let's pull back a little. Because they're gonna come to me, which sucks. That means these guys have to pull back. Alright, focus this one. Alright, emergency heal on Eder. So that's this. And he's gonna pop his unbending trunk. I will go ahead and paralyze. Thank you. And we're going to focus the one on the right. Not sure why there are 2 Venom Blooms ticking. Shield that cracks is still going. That's fine. Alright. And now this one. Once again, we'll go ahead, puncture, that, paralyze, and we'll do the moonlight on Eder. Pause. We'll do the moonlight on Eder. And for 4, the skeletons are not worth it. The wisps are. I think we got him. Yeah. Cool. That, while he heals, let's go ahead and pick that trap. That.
Certainly.
And apparently, let's go ahead and rest. Alright, let's see. Nothing out there. Down here's a dead end. And I want to do exploring before we talk to anyone. Wandering. Oh, Soul Collector.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Yeah. Crushing, slashing. That means he only does crushing. That's the... Oh no! He does slashing, piercing? Interesting. Alright, so Eddar's gonna go ahead and pierce his armor. I am gonna go ahead and crack his armor. Immunity to decay. Well, that is not fire. Go ahead, toss that out. And it's never just one person, is it? Strangled Cipher. Well. Alright. Kehu. Focus him. Pull my guys back. Thank you. And we're gonna focus the Cipher. And...
Did I do that?
Poor Eddar is on his own for a little, but he should be okay. Just in case, we'll go ahead and do Unbending.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Oh, bother. Get rid of that Cipher. Fine. Pull back. Eddar 2. You. Let's toss a heal onto Eddar, our warrior. Alright. Ow! Alright. Pause. Focus. The Arcanist, if we can. They're just doing so much damage. Alright, doing an AoE heal. One Arcanist down. Now the other one. Ooh, and can I toss out? I can. Bollocks. Get an emergency heal. Alright. Can I paralyze? Apparently. Arcanist. Let's just wait.
This does not work.
Alright, pull the ranged back. Focus on the Arcanist. And it's already near death. Boom. Alright. Select my party. And now we're down to portals. Alright, so it looks like after this, Adra Pillar, we're going to do some exploring with portals. So that means at this point we have to talk to the Shackled Soul. So I'm going to F5 and save. Body destroyed. I'm going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, or comment. Or come on over and check me out on Twitch when I stream live every Wednesday through Saturday, 1 to 7 p.m. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.